Hi everybody, welcome to your practice today. This is going to be a grounding 20-minute hamstring opening flow, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and get started in our seated sukhasana, our easy seat. If you would like to join me, I'm going to raise my hips up with a block. If you don't have a block, no worries. You can always create a similar effect with a folded blanket or a few folded blankets or a pillow. For this practice today, we're going to be using a strap. If you don't have a strap, you can always use a long hoodie or a blanket. You can use a towel, a scarf, a belt, whatever you have in your space that works for you today. We're going to get started in our sukhasana. Closing the eyes, dropping the shoulders away from the ears. Softening the muscles of the face as you breathe in. And as you exhale, rooting through the hips and the pelvis on whatever surface you are seated upon. Observe the movement of the breath in the body. Noticing maybe there's a slight rise of the shoulders as you breathe in, or a softening across the front of the chest as you exhale, or a deepening of the belly as you inhale. Maybe it's reaching wider as you breathe in. Notice the subtle movements of the body as we breathe. Begin to notice as well the movement of the energy of the breath. As we breathe in, settling the points of contact on the body, and as you exhale, softening into these points of contact, softening the tension. Moving the energy through the body, allowing a softer, grounded quality present itself. Gathering the hands in front of the heart center, bring them together in our Anjali Mudra. Take a nice full breath in through the nose, and a full breath out through the mouth. We'll begin our practice with the universal sound of a singular Om. Let's all breathe in together, and we'll Om on our exhale. Breathing in through the nose. Out. Allowing that sound to resonate in your space. Releasing your hands, blinking the eyes open. Welcome. We can go ahead and move ourselves off of our block or our props that were underneath of us. We can reach our legs nice and long. Keep that strap handy here. Reach your hands in front of you and slowly lower down, drawing your navel towards your spine. Working through each vertebrae as we find ourselves on our back body here. Feel free to adjust yourself on the mat. Yep. We're going to go ahead and grab that strap. We're going to bring our feet to standing, knees pointing up to the ceiling. With our strap, we have two options. We can use this loop if we're using a yoga strap, or if we're using the strap and we don't want to use the loop, or we're using anything else, we're just going to take two ends of it. Extend your right foot up to the sky, and placing the strap around the foot, begin to draw your toes closer to your face, flexing through the foot. this is very tight back here, we can bend through our knee, finding whichever hamstring variation works for you. If you'd like to take it a little deeper here, option to extend your bottom leg. Deep breath in. Maybe walk the hands closer to the foot. Option to take your peace sign fingers, wrap them around your big toe and find a yogi toe lock. Maybe releasing the strap altogether or keeping it. Deep breath in, full breath out. Wherever you are, bend your knee, draw the knee closer towards your chest. Full breath in. As you exhale, extend the heel back up to the sky, maybe finding a deeper variation of a reclined, extended hand to big toe pose. Option here, we can stay or we can take this into a lovely IT band stretch, using the left hand to grab the outside of the strap, release your right hand to the earth, and draw the right foot over right on top of that left hip point. We don't need to reach this foot very far to find a deep stretch through the back of the leg and through the side, the outside of that right leg. This will stretch through our IT band, which tends to get very tight. A reminder to breathe here. If the muscles of the face constrict a lot, maybe we bring that foot a little bit higher to the ceiling, less to the side. One more breath in. And then let's slowly bring our foot back to center, either using that yogi toe lock or a hand around the foot or the strap. We're going to begin to drop that right leg out to the side, either coming into a half happy baby position with that right knee bent, or a half straddle position. For me, I like to grab onto the foot here, but you move through what feels best for you, keeping this left hip grounded. Begin to bend the right knee and draw it back into the chest, keeping that left foot either grounded or extended. Find a few hip circles and move that hip in the opposite direction. And then from here, either grabbing hold of the strap once more, or since we've opened through the back of the leg, maybe trying without, we can bring the hands interlaced behind the right hamstring. Extend the right heel to the sky. Maybe find some ankle circles here. Finding that full range of motion of the foot. And then switching the direction of the circles. Embracing any creaks or cracks that you hear. Don't know if you can hear mine, but my ankle keeps finding all of those little cracks. Flex point the foot. Build up some heat in that shin. And then bend your right knee towards your chest. Draw the right leg over to the left. Find a reclined spinal twist. Shift your gaze over towards your right fingertips. Allow the right shoulder to soften closer to the mat. Allow the right knee to reach towards the mat or the floor. On your next exhale, begin to bring both knees in towards your heart center, squeezing them in towards your chest, wrapping the arms around them, maybe rock side to side. Observe here how the right hip and hamstring feel in relation to the left. There is no right or wrong answer. Maybe you feel more open through one side, tighter through the other side. Maybe you feel grounded. Maybe you feel a little sore on one side. That's okay. Making space for any and all observations and forming them without judgment. Then we're going to release the right foot down. Go ahead and grab hold of your strap. Begin to straighten out through that left foot. Reach your left heel up towards the sky and wrap that strap around your left foot. Flex that foot, draw your toes towards your face. Extend through the bottom of your heel. Option to stay here with a bent right leg. We can keep this leg bent the whole time. Or an option to extend through that right leg. Take it a little bit deeper. Maybe grabbing hold of that yogi toe lock with the peace sign fingers, index and middle finger, and then grabbing hold of the big toe. Right arm can ground on the right side to stabilize here. Wherever we are, let's bend that left knee, finding our half happy baby. Drawing the left knee closer to our chest. And then extend again through the heel. Maybe moving a little deeper, maybe not. And then we're going to grab hold of the outside of the left foot or the outside of the left strap. Bring the left hand to the side to stabilize. Flex your foot and draw the left foot. For me, it lands right above the right hip. So on a slight diagonal to the right. IT band stretch here. Softening through the face, softening through the shoulders. As we are releasing tension through the IT band, we're not allowing the rest of the body to take hold of that tension. We're allowing the tension to melt away as we open through the side and back of our legs. And sitting here with any discomfort as well that presents itself. These can be very deep stretches for us. For me, my IT band feels very tight. Embrace the discomfort. And know the difference between discomfort and pain as well. Let's bring that foot back in front of us. Go ahead and bring your left hand back to your strap or to your foot. We're going to find a half bent straddle, half open happy baby. Or we can straighten through the left leg for a half straddle. Really root down through the right side of your pelvis. We don't want the right side to lift. Go ahead and bend your left knee. Bring the left foot in towards the chest. Find a few hip circles. And then as you feel ready, reverse the direction. And then either finding stillness, and then we either grab that strap one more time. We interlace the hands at the back of the left hamstring. Flex the left foot, reach it up towards the ceiling. Ankle circles here. Full circle of the ankle. Finding mobility. Embracing the cracks of the foot and the ankle. And then reversing that direction as you feel ready. Let's go ahead and flex point the foot as well. Find some heat, some inner fire in your shin. And then bend your left knee, grab hold of it with the right hand. Draw the left knee to the right side. Either allow it to float towards the ground or rest on the ground. Either is a great place to land. Gaze shifts towards your left palm, which is open to receive all of the blessings and the lessons that the universe has to offer us. On your next exhale, draw both knees in towards your chest. Give them a squeeze. Hold yourself here. Hold gratitude for your body. All of the hard work it does for you every single day, every moment. All of the voluntary and involuntary systems and functions that need to work together in order for us to have life. Option to stay in our Uttanasana or grab hold of the outside of the feet for our happy baby. Draw the knees down to the armpits. If this feels too tight for you, grab hold behind the hamstrings. Option to stay or extend one leg, maybe both legs out to a straddle. Maybe we rock side to side on the hips. And then as you feel ready, slowly release the legs all the way down on the mat. Extend the arms over your head. We can close the eyes. Allow the face to soften. Walk the feet over to the right corner of the mat. Allow the left foot to hook onto the right foot. Then begin to walk your torso, your shoulders, your head, your hands over to the upper right corner. Maybe using the right fingertips to grab hold of the left hand. Side body stretch. Walk your hands and feet back to a nice long position. And then walk the feet, scooch any props you have out of the way. Walk the feet over to the bottom left corner. Maybe bring your right heel on top of the left foot. And then we walk the hands, the shoulders, and the head over to the upper left corner. Finding a C-curve shape of the spine. And then grabbing on to the right wrist, the left fingertips. Find a side body stretch here. Melting into the earth. Bring yourself back to a long position on your mat. We're going to go ahead and bring our arms and legs back underneath of us. Allow the knees to knock together, feet wider than the hips, and bring the arms to rest on top of the chest. We'll take 3 big breaths here. Walk your feet under your knees. Hug your knees in towards the chest. Grab behind the hamstrings. Either roll to one side and move towards a seated position, or rock and roll on the spine, creating a massage for the back body. And coming on up to seated. We can go ahead and sit on a pillow or a block. I'm going to go ahead and sit on my bolster as we close our practice today. Close the eyes, bring the hands in front of the heart. We will end our practice with the universal sound of a singular Om. You are welcome to join or simply listen. We'll take one full breath before we Om on our exhale. Full breath in through the nose. Full breath out through the mouth. Full breath in through the nose. Out. Bring your thumbs to your third eye. May my thoughts be peaceful. Draw your thumbs directly below your lips. May my words be truthful. Draw your thumbs to your heart center. May I be compassionate and kind. Thank you for joining me in practice. The light in me bows to and honors the light in you. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye.